Hey, it's Steve with Recruit Ops. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the likes and follows. Appreciate that. One of the things we're going to cover today is we touched on in an earlier video, is when you decide to work with a recruiter, try not to make it an adversarial relationship. Be as honest as you can with them. It's our job to really give you information because we understand how our clients work, all of them. Right? We know what clients will look at nurses who have certain types of backgrounds and who will look at certain doctors who have certain types of backgrounds, right? We know that. It's hardly ever really an issue if a client we work with knows up front that you're reporting or that you've got something on your criminal background, right? Because it happens. It happens. The problem becomes when we submit you to the client and sell you, because that's what we do, right? We spend time on the phone learning about you, what makes you tick, what makes you awesome, and then we do what we do best, and that's sell. We get them all excited about talking to you, and then you've got something on your background. It makes it much more difficult to overcome for you. And I know that I've worked with lots of nurses and doctors. I hear them say all the time, I was told not to bring it up until I got the offer. Okay. That's a bad idea in our experience, right? Now, I can't speak for what any other company would tell you, but in our experience, and we've had a lot of experience, that's a bad idea. Bringing that information forward to your recruiter up front is absolutely necessary for us to do our job effectively. My favorite is when you say, is your license clean? No reprimands, reporting, right? No suspensions, any of that. Nope. We're going to run your license as soon as we talk to you. Not because we don't trust you, but we have to because of the clients that we choose to work with. And if we find something, we're going to ask you about that. The number one response I get from that is, oh, I totally forgot about that. That's okay. Being honest with us about what's important to you is just as important as you being honest with us about what you've done, if there is anything. If you've been fired from a job, do we need to know why? No, because we're going to kind of coach you through that as we move through the interview process, but we do need to know. You know, we function very differently than an in-house recruiter. We have we're not really held to the same type of standard they are. We have a lot more flexibility. Our job is to help. Try to remember that when you're dealing with our guys here in the office. And really, in most recruiters, they want to help. Not all of them, but most of them. So if you're working with a recruiter and they're not asking you those questions, right? Tell me about your background. If they're just telling you about the client, getting you excited and getting you off the phone, that's a red flag. That's not somebody who cares about you as a healthcare professional or your license. Right? Those are people that are just in this to make money. And while what we do is not a selfless act, we like to make money too. We also like to build relationships. We're really good at that. So be very honest with us when you talk to us, right? Because we're going to do the same with you. You know, if you're making $83,000 a year as an RN, I'm going to tell you to stay where you're at if money's your number one motivator, right? I'm always going to be honest with you. So just remember, working with a recruiter is somebody who's got your career choices in your hands. Don't work with more than 3. There's no need for that. If 3 recruiters cannot find you a position, there's a different conversation to be had. All right? So again, I'll always ask any questions, comments, concerns. What's bothering you guys? Right? What are questions you guys have for recruiters? I'm more than willing to answer any question you have. So give us a call. Like us on Facebook, follow us, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. There's going to be more of these coming out. Also, in the comments, right, if you would, give us some feedback on the videos. Helpful, not helpful, I'm open to all that. All right? Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.